Story time with Mrs. Carissa. Stopping short. Alrighty, let me set the scene. I am probably early 20s, 20, probably not even 21, 20, and I'm working at Sonic, and we have homeless people that come by a lot, and sometimes we'd have regulars, and we had these regulars, these two older ladies, and they were like best friends. It was sweet, and they would go in the cage area and eat. Sometimes I'd see them sleeping there when my shift ended at nighttime, and I always believed, personally, and no one has to feel this way, I believe it is common courtesy to acknowledge people that are homeless, and to help them if you're able to in any way. Not necessarily money. I mean, I give money. And people will say, like, they're just on drugs or this or that. But for anyone that ever had an instance where they didn't have a place to stay the night, you won't understand how these people feel. So these two ladies, I enjoyed them. I talked with them all the time when they were there. One time they got in a fight and they weren't talking anymore. Like, I was invested. And I didn't give them anything but my time and energy and conversation. And that's all free. Well, this one lady didn't show up for a long time, one of the friends. And I noticed it. I noticed she wasn't in our cage area, we call it. And, I was wondering what happened. And then I see her probably a few months later. And I skate on up to her, really excited to see her. And I just told her, I was like, hey, you haven't been around. What's going on? Is everything okay? And then she starts telling me that she has a heart problem. She was in the hospital. She was close to dying. And I just looked at her with my empathetic eyes and I was like, oh, good. So she said, I have heart problems, and I said, oh, good. Listen, guys, I'm not proud of this one. What I meant to say, and it didn't fly out of my mouth, stayed stuck in there, was, oh my goodness, not oh good. I meant, oh goodness, oh no. That lady looked at me so weird. And I was so young and awkward, I didn't know how to fix the situation, so I just skated away.